Hiya, this is Netty and welcome back to Sqaishey's house. So today I promised you we're going to be doing something that's kind of more a part of the picnic bench rather than carrying on with the tree, because obviously that is such a big job and it's taking quite a while, and it's kind of like I don't really like just working on the same thing for ages. I kind of want to do another like little small thing. So this is what I'm going to be adding the redstone to. Not actually going to get the redstone done this episode. We're actually building the thing and then the redstone will be added, and I'm going to probably need some advice on how to do it, so I will let you know what it is I'm doing. But first you guys have to guess what it is that this is, if that makes sense. So what I'm building now, you guys are gonna have to work out what it is. It's an actual, like, it's like an object thing that maybe people would take to a picnic. So yeah, good luck with that. Also, loads of you were asking me how the Munster race went. It was absolutely amazing. So if you guys don't know, last weekend, this time last weekend we would have done the Munster race. It was absolutely crazy. I've never been so cold before in my life. It was, if you don't know what it is, it's basically like an obstacle course with, like, you go through rivers and climb over massive obstacles and do a bit of running, and like, which does sound really good fun, and it was, but one of the little factors that kind of made a big difference to the day was it snowed in the morning. Like, we genuinely couldn't believe it. Like, I saw the weather forecast and it said that there possibly would be snow on the day, and I tweeted it and everyone just were like, oh haha, as if that's gonna happen. We woke up in the morning and it like had been really raining the day before when we were traveling. Woke up in the morning, we went downstairs, we're having breakfast, and then it actually started snowing and we were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. Yeah, so it actually snowed, which was insane. There was even when we were driving there, we were in the taxi and it was like snowing a little bit, and we saw a sign to the Munster race and we were like, yay! And we turned the corner and it was just like a blizzard. It was so crazy and it was so cold, and like, as much as it was really good fun, it did get to a point where I was like, I'm just way too cold now. There was like this one obstacle, which normally, like, I don't think it would be that hard. It's like quite deep water and you just have to dunk under these beams. If you want to see what I'm talking about, there is actually a vlog of it on my channel. I know quite a few people have put out a vlog of who were doing it. So yeah, you can see actually, I don't know if Sqaishey's got the donkey one in her vlog, but yeah, but if you want to see what we're talking about, you just have to dunk under these beams. And like, normally I don't think it would be that bad, but because it was so cold, I'm not joking, I felt like I couldn't breathe. It was that cold. It was so intense, but it was really, really good fun, even if we couldn't feel, like, I think like my teeth were chattering for like about an hour afterwards. Like, towards the end we couldn't really do the obstacles properly because we couldn't grip with our hands. It was like that cold. It was, I've never been so cold before in my life. The bath, like, I had a shower when we got back, and then I had a bath afterwards, and that like just kind of like warmed myself back up. It was so cold, and we're literally, my legs are covered in bruises. They're really bad. I've got a cut on my ankle as well. So I don't even know how I did all the bruises. I didn't really feel them at the time. It was more kind of like afterwards, it was like, oh, look at all these bruises I've got. I think we were just so numb at the time, but it was all for a really good cause as well. So we were raising money for the charity Special Effect, who help people, well, they like alter controllers and things, so people who can't play games can then play games. Like, say if someone has like cerebral palsy or even have limbs missing or anything that means that they can't use a normal controller, Special Effect help them. So it's really, really nice that we get to help people do what we take for granted and do every day. So that's really cool. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can guess what we're making so far. It's not very obvious yet. I think soon you'll be able to start to guess, but at the moment it's not that obvious. But yeah, right, I do have some questions though. Have I ever heard Sqaishey sing? Yes, I have. She's a very, very good singer. I actually heard her sing ages ago when I wasn't meant to. I think it was when she had first like sort of met Stampy, and she sent him, like, she had made up some stupid song. Like, I say stupid song, it wasn't a stupid song, it was her being silly kind of thing. And I remember then thinking it was really good, but I've heard it quite a few times since. Do I know LD Shadow Lady? Yes, I do. She's absolutely lovely. I've been lucky enough to meet her a few times, and she's just so sweet and so nice. It's always a pleasure to meet her. Would I rather never play Minecraft or be allergic to everything? I think it has to be never play Minecraft, because if you were allergic to everything, like, that would be really tough, because then you wouldn't be able to eat anything, you wouldn't be able to go outside, like, because there are people who are actually allergic to, like, heat and water and things like that, so I definitely wouldn't want that. So I'd have to say never play Minecraft, because if I was allergic to everything, I'd have to live in, like, a little hamster ball, even, not bowl, in a hamster ball, and all I would be able to do is play Minecraft. I guess that could be good fun, but I would like to go out and see people and do things. What's my favourite tree in Minecraft? I think this doesn't sound that exciting, but oak tree. But I think the only reason that is that's from playing loads of Speed UHC, because in Speed UHC, they are the trees that drop the most apples. Well, and like the swamp ones. Whereas like birch don't drop apples, the dark wood doesn't normally drop apples. Jungle wood doesn't, and so I think it would have to be oak, just for the fact that I like the whole apples for Speed UHC, like having a gapple and stuff. Like, I think like now, like from playing UHC, I get more excited about finding an apple than I do an emerald or something like that, because it's like, yes, like apple kind of thing. Why did I choose my skin? So I don't know if I've actually said this before, I can't remember, but basically when I first did the sister challenge, obviously I wasn't planning on starting YouTube or really carrying on with Minecraft. It was meant to just be Stampy teaching me how to play, and so they just drew me as a pink cat for the thumbnail, so I was just like the girl version of Stampy, like, so that obviously isn't a skin in Xbox, and when I first started doing YouTube, I only used Xbox, so I couldn't do a custom skin or anything like that, and I wanted something that could go over to Xbox or PC anyway, and so I had to pick something completely different, and I think it's nice to be something different anyway. I don't think I would have wanted to be a pink cat, and I remember at first being like, oh, I like the penguin, and Stampy being like, no, you can't have a penguin, that's what Rosie is, and I'll be like, oh, okay, and then I'll find something else, I'll be like, oh, I like this one, I went, no, there's already a person who's like that, and I was like, oh, okay, and I remember going through them for ages, and I can't remember the ones I was choosing between in the end. It was like the bush baby, I think I liked, is there a polar bear or something? It was something like that. I can't remember, but I was picking between a few. I can't remember what one. There was one that, Stampy tried to make me pick the beaver, but I didn't pick the beaver. And then I went with the bush baby, and I've got to admit, I love my bush baby skin now. I really, really like it. I've kind of like gotten really used to it. I think if I could pick any skin in the world that could transfer, because I would want it to be Xbox and PC, but if like they made this in Xbox, I think what I would have picked is I would have liked to have been like some sort of like rag doll, like have like quite like messy different colour hair, and have like, I don't know, like kind of like quite tatty and patchy, and have different colour socks. And I've actually made this skin on PC like just one day when I was bored, and I was like, oh, like I wish I had this skin. I was going to make an alt account, because sometimes going on some servers, if like people, if you, especially with YouTube rank and stuff, like even if people don't know you, they either target you because they think it will get them in a video, or everyone teams with you, and obviously that doesn't make a very good video, and then people will have a go at you because they're like, oh, you shouldn't be team with loads of people, but then you feel guilty because people are so cute and nice and they're giving you things, and you then feel bad like killing them. So it's kind of, it can be quite hard. So I did make skin for an alt account, but I can't bring myself to use it because I'm scared that I'm going to prefer that skin to what I have. So yeah, that's why I'm the bush baby anyway. Would I rather kill a cow or a pig? If it's in Minecraft, I prefer getting beef to pork. I don't know why. I like having cooked steak. That's like my favourite food, I guess, like meat-wise, for like if I was going on a big adventure, that's what I would pick. But in real life, neither. I don't think I couldn't do it. Like, even though I'm not vegetarian, I do eat meat. There's no way I could. There's no way. I think even if there was a zombie apocalypse, or even if I was stuck on a desert island and there was a cow there, I couldn't do it. I would become vegetarian. I'd rather eat sand. I couldn't do it. Oh, that's so weird because I've just said that and then it's like, stranded on a desert island, what 3 things would I take? So, if I was stranded on a desert island, if I'm doing, they did say I could take people, but I think that would be too hard to pick. So I'm going to say a boring practical thing, some sort of like knife, like a penknife type thing. Yeah, a penknife, an unlimited supply of matches because I don't know how to light a fire without that, and obviously I would need that. And I don't know. Oh, the third one's hard. I don't know whether to take something like maybe like an art set, so like pens and paper and stuff, so I could like doodle and write letters and kind of to occupy time. But then again, saying that, maybe it would be better to take something like a chicken, because then that would be like a pet, but then it would lay eggs and you could cook eggs, and so then that's like a source of food. I think I'm going to say a chicken, because then it could be my friend as well as, so I would talk to it and tell it stories and look after it. But then, oh gosh, what if something happened to it? That would be awful, like your only friend on a desert island. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to say chicken, penknife, and matches. None of them are very fun things. They're all very, but that's been a very practical answer. I was actually thinking, like, if I'm actually stranded on the island, what would actually be my main choices? If golden apples were in real life, would I eat them? If golden apples were in real life, would I eat them? If they gave you regeneration, like say after the monster race, if I could have a golden apple and get rid of all my bruises and stuff, like I probably would have done that. So yeah, but if it was like real gold, like obviously it would be quite hard to bite on gold. So I don't know. Rather eat raw onion or cooked lemon? I say cooked lemon. I don't really like raw onion. Would I rather every day your birthday or every day be Christmas? I think every day be Christmas because your birthday is just for you, isn't it? But Christmas, everyone would celebrate and it's all exciting and it smells like there's a Christmas smell, isn't it? There's a smell of Christmas and everything's like nice and everyone feels all jolly and you have the Christmas tree and fairy lights, which makes everything more cozy and snug. I would say every day be Christmas. What's my favourite build so far? I would probably say this. I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm not really a builder person. I don't really do building. This has been the first time I've ever actually taken on like some sort of building project. Like obviously in my survival world, I've got like houses and stuff like that, but they've been very gradual. This is my first time that I've actually kind of had to think or like thought of like kind of, I don't know, I think I'm very much normally with Minecraft, I'm really into like more the exploring and like things like the, I know I keep mentioning UHC, like the kind of like PvP and that kind of side of it. So for me, I've not really ever really done any big builds. I really love my house in Marvelous Mountain. That's a really cool house, and I really love my lighthouse in my world with no name, but they're not really big build projects. So I'd say like this is like the biggest thing I've done, which has been cool. But I guess actually I'm gonna say my lighthouse is probably my favorite build, like not for being anything fancy, but I just love it. I love my world with no name. Finding Nemo or The Lion King? The Lion King. I think because I grew up watching The Lion King, we used to have a babysitter. And because we never had The Lion King at home, and the babysitter would always bring it over, so we only got to watch it when the babysitter was there, so that was really cool. So yeah, so we are going to be getting Sqaishey in a second. We're going to get her to have a look at what we've been doing and show her the radio, if you haven't guessed what it is so far. So we'll see you in a second. Bye. So we are back and we have the duck with us.
Hello. Hello.
It looks really weird as I do that because it's kind of like you're half. It looks like I'm wearing the yellow suit. Oh, you've come through.
Wait, I mean.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Wait, I'm trying to like. If it makes you look like in the I'll stay still. You move.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, if I look up. There we go.
Oh yeah, that is. Oh my god. That's what I look like in a yellow suit.
I love it. That's good. Okay.
Okay. Let's show you what we've done so far today.
Okay.
So today we have gone with a thing for on the table. So it's something that's meant to be something. Actually, if we see it from a distance first, it probably looks better.
Okay. Right. I'm following you. I'll follow you.
So,
it's a little. Oh, is that a radio? It's a radio,
Yeah.
isn't it? I love it.
You've
That's
got
amazing.
like a little kind of retro style radio.
I love it.
To get in it, it's over here.
Right.
There's like a little bridge across.
Oh,
And then it's
wow.
going to be your like disco room, so like music room.
Yes, I love it. A DJ duck. I love. Wait, I need to stand behind it. There we go.
Yeah.
Dance now. I'm a DJ duck. Dance.
Oh,
Okay.
dancing.
This is
But
awesome.
what I'm hoping to do in here,
Okay.
this is where, I don't know if this counts as advanced redstone or not, but what I want to do is I want it that the floor lights up at different times, so different bits light up.
Like I was gonna do that. Okay, so I was actually gonna do that in your room, but then I just couldn't be bothered to do it. So if you can do it, that is advanced redstone. So I'll okay, that's good.
Does that count as advanced redstone?
Yes, it does.
I don't know basic redstone, so I don't know what's advanced.
It's
and what's
it's
not.
advanced for us. So yeah, sure.
Oh, okay, well I could just do a little cart going around then if it's just advanced for us. I've never done any. But yeah, so I'm gonna attempt it. Maybe not over the whole floor, but like just odd bits that will like, just light up at times. Or
That sounds good.
Whatever.
Yeah, do
But
that.
if I decide that's too much of a challenge, the floor's kind of already done.
It still looks awesome. I love it. Thank you, Netty, for my radio. I love how it's a radio and it's got a disco. It's like bringing the party, like literally, you know. I love it.
So guys, Sqaishey seems to like her little disco party radio
do.
room. So thank you very much for watching, and if you haven't seen her view yet, you can go and check it out now, see what she's made me, and we'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Disco duck on the decks. Doop, 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 doop.